water bottle. Hello guys, so today here I am to be speaking with you about the review of The Keeper of the Lost Things by Ruth Hogan, and I just absolutely loved the whole content of the book. Well, it has taken me a substantial amount of time to read this, but it was humongously sentimental, and I have to share with you the fact that if at all you are into the genre of things which make you cry and sentimental books, then you have to be reading this book. So this was such a great read, and I just cannot wait to share the review with you. So let's get started then. Hello everyone, this is Achyut Murari, and I talk about the books, medicine and personal development tips. Make sure you're sticking by. And today here I am in a local park, and as you must have already seen the vlog which I have made about the whole reading and me reaching the park, and I am at the same place exactly. I was actually planning to shoot this video at my home so that you see you are more concentrated or you are more focused, but somewhere I felt that I was missing the charm of this large park, so I just sat in a corner of this thing and I just have started filming this. Initially I had a lot of inertia, okay, so I almost took about half an hour to get prepared to shoot this video, and when I'm actually speaking I am stumbling because I just am grossly nervous because a lot of people are saying, but so never mind. I just am doing my own work, and books never do any harm, so why do we need to fear about that? The book starts with the story about Anthony Perdue, who is an old man formerly known for his writings. He is a great acclaimed author. In his young days, he was in love with this one girl called Teresa, whom he has lost in a terrible car accident. So the last thing which he has from Teresa as a memory is a medallion, but he loses that medallion too. So he is grossly devastated, and from that time he actually understands the value of small things which remind us about the people whom we have lost to fate. So he starts collecting all the lost things and he becomes the keeper of the lost things. But the story is not completely about Anthony, because in the first 20 pages itself, Anthony is almost dead. Okay, so the story is all about actually Laura. Laura actually joins Anthony as a person assistant, and she is kind of really confused with her own life. She already had a marriage. She was in a toxic relationship basically, and now she was actually a great student, intellectual student, but she even dropped out because of her marriage. So now she wants her life to be sorted out, and she joins Anthony. So in this whole manner, she tries to excavate what is actually life and understand that. Anthony basically transfers all his property legally to Laura. Also, Anthony actually gives her one more task, and the task is to return all the things which he has collected to the respective owners. So in this manner, Laura starts a website, and she titles it as The Keeper of the Lost Things, and the keeper basically here is Anthony Perdue, and later it's Laura. I just love how Ruth Hogan basically holds such a great way of writing, because she uses very simple terms, mere words, but the emotion behind that and the gravity of that is simply unmatched. I have to say that. If at all there are many deaths, because Anthony is dead, Laura is fetching her life, and she is also accompanied by Freddie and Sunshine. So there are mere characters basically. There are not many characters for you to confuse, but the storyline completely clasps you. But the one thing which I also found a little bit negative in this was, in the first half of the book, the pace was quite good and the story was quite understandable. But in the later half of the book, it becomes a little slow. But in the last 50 pages or so, the plot line rushes again, and it has that effect of holding you and just holding the book in your hands and continue reading. There are many lines in this book which I want you to personally share, but it's not possible on one video, because I can continue talking about this book for one whole day, because it's that valuable. And I can properly say that this is one kind of book which I can probably hold up like this and cry for a whole while, and I have already done that. Okay, I have already cried when Anthony died. Okay, I was inconsolable basically. One thing which was new to me from this book, which was not at all expected, was this. So you can clearly see that there are some suggestions for the book groups, And these are kind of the questions which the author herself has jotted down about this book, and she wants all the people to discuss about that. So the book is centric about loss, grief, of course. So the questions, like, I just give you a gist of all the questions. So it says the theme of loss and redemption are explored throughout the book, and some of the characters are lost as the items of this. So the questions are: discuss how comedy and tragedy are used in this book. And there is this one character called Eunice, who in the past is a special character, of course. So is Eunice brave or foolish to give up at any chance of romantic love in favor of a platonic friendship with Bomber? And the third question is: describe Sunshine, or do you really think what her character is? And then this question clasped my attention, and that was: is Laura a wimp or a warrior? And this thing, how does the supernatural element of the story influence the plot? I don't know how even the author was able to anticipate the very questions our reader can actually assume in his or her mind while they are reading this book. If at all you are not reading the book thoroughly, you can not answer these questions. So basically the story also has the supernatural element of Teresa. Basically Teresa also comes up as a ghost, and she actually explains Laura what she is supposed to do. So I love the supernatural element being added to this book. And apart from that, of course, I also love that Ruth Hogan has actually added a lot of Hollywood movies, their songs as analogies into this book, which shares a lot of interest with the people who are loved with both reading as well as watching movies. But there are some aspects of book which gives you positive energies, which give you positive vibes, which gives you encouragement to stand up for yourself, to speak up, and also to think about what are the aspects which you need to be fulfilling so as to be leading a proper life. And also it mainly emphasizes on smaller aspects of life which you have to be happy with, which you have to be sharing with people. And there is this one more character called Sunshine. She is an absolute delight. I mean, as her name suggests, it's sunshine. She is always rejuvenating, and she's always with immense amounts of energy within herself. And I just cannot emphasize enough how great her character development was. And I loved how Laura has evolved as a person throughout the book, which was kind of very well written. And along with Laura, even you tend to evolve while reading this book. So I just cannot wait to learn more about what were your opinions about this book. This book reminds us we need to be enjoying every bit of our life, and the people who are lost, who are dead, are supposed to be staying with us in our memories, in our actions, in our beings. During these COVID times and pandemic times, we have lost many of our loved ones, and I can clearly make out that how much this book would have been as an impact upon people who recently have lost their loved ones, including me. So this was such a heartwarming and heart-wrenching at the same time. I just cannot wait to read any other book by Ruth Hogan. And yeah, so pretty much that was all the review. I am basically an extrovert, of course. I love speaking before people, but filming a video before people is kind of really new to me. So probably you can expect more videos upon my channel with this kind of background or in the park. So bye. So I'll be back with much more interesting book recommendation and a video. Till then, take care, stay safe, bye bye, and don't forget the lost people.